Hello, this is Cherry Harris with PenletMagic.com, and this video is going to be about some really awesome content marketing software called Kudani. And Kudani is an Adobe Air software, so you do install it on your desktop. And basically what it does is it handles all aspects of publishing, on your blog, website, that type of thing. And so I'm in the Publish tab of the software, and I'll go through all these tabs briefly in a moment. But in the Publish side of the house, basically this is where you initiate everything. You got your feed, your snippets, search, keywords, and templates. And I'm on the Keywords tab because generally that's where you start when you are formulating ideas for a blog post. So in here, you just would do what you would normally do in a keyword search tool and just type the keyword. And I am doing health benefits of strawberries. And this is using the Google Suggest aspect of things, not the Google keyword search tool. Now there is that option right here in alphabetical, but I'm going to do the suggestions first. And so here we see that it has come up with some keywords that incorporate my search. And another neat thing you can do with this tool is check out trends, because you do want to know what's trending and what's not, so that you're making good choices in publishing content. And so we do see that the strawberry trend is going up, most likely because it's the summer and people eat more strawberries in the summer. So that demonstrates that aspect of it. Now if I click on alphabetical and hit search, you'll see that it comes up with a whole bunch more options. So, and then it also tracks the history of your keyword search in case you want to go back and look at some of that. And then if you want to just do a search, then you would do that here. And I'm gonna pick the same keyword, health benefits of strawberries. And here you have the option of searching in Google Blogs, Google News, articles, videos, images, and Twitter. I'm just going to go with Google Blogs. And then here you see all of the relevant blogs for that keyword. And then what you would do is click on this and it will put it down here. And at this point, if you wanted to use this particular snippet, you could just highlight it and drag it over to your post, and it puts it there along with your attribution link. So rather than typing out read more here or via or anything like that, it uses a symbol that represents that. So as you can see, it's very easy to use, very drag and drop, and very intuitive. Now, there is a little bit of a learning curve, but that's the case with everything, and there's lots of training in the members area, and they also do webinars. And I just reviewed a webinar not long ago where he went through every aspect again. So very, very useful, and there's training to make sure you know what you're doing at all times. And then too, in this area, if you wanted to see more of the article, then this kind of becomes a browser, and you can click on the read more and it will actually open the page so that you can read the entire article and maybe find another snippet that you want to drag and drop over here. Like now here's a good one, 10 health benefits of strawberries. So if I do read more here, it will, whoops, I didn't click it, okay, enough. It will open the entire article again, and some websites are, faster than others. This one seems to be kind of slow as far as opening up the actual website. So I think I'm going to go on down to 8 amazing health benefits and see if this website's any faster as far as opening. Yeah, here we go. So 8 amazing benefits, health benefits of strawberries. And here's something here about folate, which of course is awesome for the body. So if I highlight that and drag this over here, oh, make sure I drag it. Oh, I should have added a carriage return. Oh well, let me just do it now. So if I drag that there, then again we have the attribution showing via this particular website. And what's cool about the software is you can highlight all this and then click on an icon that makes all of the formatting the same. So even though you're seeing different formatting here, you can just click on a button and it makes it all the same. So no worries there. It's just very comprehensive in what it does, and they've really, kind of thought of everything. So that's just a brief overview of how to do a search in this Publish tab. Now if we go to snippets, basically if I was just doing research and I just wanted to capture different things and then go back and do my post, then I can hit on snippet here, and then what it will do, it'll do a pop-up, and I can say for strawberry health benefits article, and then there's categories. I'll put it under natural health. I've already have that one identified, and just click OK, and then that gets added to your snippet history. See, I've already got some here because I've already been playing around with it. And then the next tab here is your feeds tab, and what they give you with the software is either a small file or a large file of feeds that have already been put together for you. Now I went ahead and opted for the large file. The only drawback to that is it does take a little bit longer for the software to load because it's pulling in thousands of feeds or checking to see if there's any new feeds that need to be pulled in. So it probably takes a minute or two for the software to do that. Of course I can multitask so I can do other things while I'm waiting, but a lot of people go with the smaller file so they don't have to worry about that. Excuse me. So here with the feeds, you can see that there's just a wide variety that they put together for you. Now I created my own feed under Natural News, and you do that just by adding feeds. And you can delete feeds, you can import, you can export, you can rename them, you can add a category, and these are the categories right here, and then refresh. So anyway, so I've added Natural News, so I'm going to click on that, and you'll see that it pulls in all of the latest articles from that website. So really cool, and really you're not ever going to run out of information to write blog posts about in any niche. I mean, there is just volumes and volumes of information to be gleaned from this software. So that's basically, the gathering information part. This is the post part, and I'll probably do another video just talking about this aspect of it. But if we go to post, then this shows all of the posts that you've done, and then on that keyword, it will show all of your competitors' posts in that regard too, in addition to how it's ranking. If you posted it on Facebook, it'll show you how many shares and likes there are. Same with Twitter and Google+. So there's a social media aspect built into the software. So if we go over to social, then it is just pulling in the social media part and shows you statistics or analytics on that. And then if we go to graphics, this is a really cool option because you can create infographics in this tab. And with the infographics, we all know how powerful they are and how viral they go. I mean, I love infographics. I can't get enough of them. So with this particular section, they've got headlines and graphics already included with the software. So if we click here, you can see some options here, and if you just drag this, everything's drag and drop. Did I do that right? Oh, I'm not supposed to drag it. I'm supposed to click it. I'm still new at this. Yeah, so here you just click it and it adds it to the infographic. And then if you just highlight it and the delete key, you can get rid of it. Whoops. I thought you could get rid of it that way. Yeah, there we go. And then if we go into graphics, you have all kinds of banners and little chart thingies and dividers and arrows and social media icons and just different icons symbolizing different things that you would want to put in an infographic. So it's all here for you, and I learned a way to add my own graphics to this by actually putting the graphics in the folder that governs this particular section. So yeah, you can definitely add your own graphics if you want to. It's pretty easy to do. I'll probably cover that in another video. And then patterns, this is just basically your background patterns. So you have a couple there. And again, you can add your own just by adding a pattern to the folder that governs this section. And then frames, that just basically is changing the color around the border there. So you've got some there as well. And then you can add your own text. You can change the font, center, just all the usual stuff that you would see, kind of in a word processor. So if we go through all of the little icons here, we have new project, save project, open project, and then we just went through these. And duplicate, so if you wanted to make a duplicate of this, you would just hit on that and would duplicate it for you. Delete, I was using my delete key, but you can use this little icon too. And then undo, thank goodness, redo. Send to front, like sometimes you'll want to have a graphic on top of another graphic to show that it's just a way to blend different objects so that they look really good. And then send to back, same deal. Font, you have the basic font choices here. And then of course the size, plenty of sizes, left, right, align, and then of course the color, where you can pick whatever you want. So if I did that, then I change that to red. So very cool section, and you can do memes with this. You can probably do quotes with it. I haven't played around with it more than just the infographic piece of it, but you can see that just by looking at it, it's very flexible with what you can do with it. And then here is a little save button. And then opportunities, that basically you can put in keywords here and pull up blogs related to your keywords and then contact that person to see if they accept guest blog posts and in that type of thing. And then as far as contacts, this will pull in the contact information related to the blog post that you want to do a guest blog post on. And then settings, of course, is just your login information. So anyway, that gives you kind of a high-level overview of what all it does. Obviously, it would take me hours to show you every aspect of it, and that's in the membership site, so I don't even need to do that. I just wanted to show you the potential with this software and how it pretty much is a one-stop shop as far as content marketing goes. It's just really cool, and they are making updates to it fairly frequently. I mean, adding new stuff to it, making features easier to use. They've included a plugin for the browser so that when you want to add a feed directly to the software, you can do that from your browser. All kinds of cool things along those lines. They also have some additional training if you support offline marketing, like if you have clients that you're doing stuff online for. They have training on that. So it just goes on and on and on. And it's fairly intuitive. The training's really good. The support is awesome. You just really can't go wrong. This is just really a very all-inclusive type of software, and it gives you everything you need as far as content marketing.